puts up a tough shot. Bounces around. Goes in at the buzzer. Working it down to 2-1. A deep three. Oh!
It's population.
That's how you win a game.
It's population. We hustle every day to find picks. You can tell us if you want to get rich. It's population. We robbing Underdog and PrizePicks. We the best in this biz. You ain't telling us shit. It's population. We love making money quick, fast. Cooking up a team card. The whole crew about to smash. It's population. We do it for the fam, so everybody let's cash. The dopest team you ever seen. Winning money, stacking G's. Bookies setting traps, but they'll never catch me. Some people get addicted like rats to the cheese, but I got one obligation to bring Johnny to his knees. Holding back the props till the morning he knows. They'll be fishing in the shack, plotting nukes with the pros. Only with craw, never reload. Underrated them out, amigos. We go with honest, we singing the bloods. We know when the fucking cheat code. Party that I'm sweating, they can't be good for my health. Some may call it making bets, I call it investing in myself. I'm picking props like stocks, population for the win. Got my sips in by the buzzer now, let the games begin.
Unbelievable. Just happened. He did it.
It's population. It's population. It's population. We do it for the fam, so everybody let's cash.
Big Josh in the house. What's up, bro? J.
What's
Cole.
good?
What's up, J. Cole? What's up, Big Two? What's up, guys? Ready to win today or what?
Yeah. It's a busy day for me, so I'm probably gonna go light. I'll just try to throw out a couple core plays, maybe. Not a long laundry list of plays probably today, but yeah,
Okay.
make it happen. What we got? It's just I haven't had much time.
It's all
But-
good. It's all good. We appreciate your 24/7 when you can. So it's all good, man. Whatever you got, we will be happy with.
Yeah, and we don't have much time anyway. So what do we have? 8 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, man. Yeah, we have 3 games starting at normal start time too. So
Emerson's
I
baby
didn't have
Gap
time to-
shirt back in effect. He's now a regular. We love that. We love seeing him back.
yes, sir. What's up? How come I can't see the comments on the sheet?
That I do not know, sir.
All right,
You usually can, but you can't today.
I don't see any.
Hmm.
No
Uh-huh.
biggie. Call it out if you see it.
I gotcha.
Yeah, what's up, guys? What's up?
He said
How
cash
you
a
feel about
3-pick. He said cash a 3-pick on PrizePicks with the Aussie picks last night. Thanks, guys. Love to cash when I'm sleeping. LOL. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Yeah, Prather came through big for us, man.
Yeah. he did.
Let's catch up on news. Jokic is questionable. Yeah, so we do have some big news pending today. Obviously Cat, Jokic, and then there's some other secondary. You know, Denny would make a big difference for the Blazers. Man, the entire Wizards team is questionable. Yeah, because they're on a back-to-back, and yeah, so. Okay, so let's get into it, man. Thunder Cavs used to be a really good game. I mean, these are the top teams in their respective conference.
Big
Could be
game.
could be a finals preview. You never know, man. But I think the Cavs are kind of a regular season team. We'll see if they can sustain the playoffs. Yeah, I might just stay away from this because it kind of just feels like playoff-like game and probably defensive battle here. I mean, I usually take unders versus OKC, but the bookies have really adjusted the lines here. I mean, Donovan's only down at 22.5 points. He's going to see probably a lot of Dort being the torture chamber. His assists could be interesting, just because of how much Dort will be shutting him down and getting switched on with other guys like Case and Wallace and whatnot. So 4.5 is his normal line. it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be right there because like OKC doesn't give up assists, but I mean, just schematically how they're probably gonna treat him. Yeah, he's probably gonna have to pass it off a lot here. Garland will probably have the easier matchup in the backcourt than Donovan, but it's still overall just not easy versus OKC. Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing is like rebounding here, because OKC still struggles on the glass because of a lot of boards, but then you have to choose between Allen and Mobley for the rebounding, which is never fun. What are the lines? 9.5. It's pretty high. I would consider like maybe 8.5, 12.5. Woo, that is high.
Ren's here.
What's
Big
up,
Ren.
Ren? What's up, Ren?
J. Cole said facts. Woke up to green, just like Emerson.
Let's go. Man, what do you guys think, man? I don't have any strong feels in this game. I feel like the lines are super tight. I feel like they're really appropriate. All of them. Maybe like check out free throw made for some of these Cavs guys. Just how much OKC fouls. Garland can draw fouls and get to line at times. Let's see what we got. PrizePicks is not offering anyone of interest. They're offering Mobley, who's not a great free throw shooter. I mean, I would consider as maybe free throw attempts, but not as made. Yeah, I'm good on this, guys. I got nothing, man. Let's take a look at the fantasy lines. Yeah, these lines are pretty spot on, man. What about Dort here, man? Can we consider unders here?
Can always consider unders.
It's just such an average matchup for him against the Cavs, because the Cavs will give up some perimeter shooting. They'll probably leave him open and focus on SGA. So it's just a matter, does he make his threes? Because that's predominantly his shot volume. Maybe look at take a look on Dabble for his 2-point made line, because again, most of it shot volume is from three. I mean, look at that. He made 3 field goals against the Clippers. All 3 field goals were from the 3-point line. The game after that against the Knicks, he made 4 field goals. 3 of those 4 were from 3. And then again, field goals, 5 field goals, and then 4 of those 5 were from 3. So he made 0, 1, 1 2-point made. I think the line is usually for him at 2.5 or 3.5. So just look out for that on Dabble. I can't check that right now, unfortunately, but that's about it, man.
Ren said, Big Ren says, D Mitch 3-point attempts.
I mean, OKC's like top 10 for 3-point attempts allowed. Maybe. I just think they're going to try to force... OKC's just going to force the ball out of his hand a lot. That's why I was considering the assist, but it's just right there on the line at 4.5. I can see him finishing with right on the dot at 4. Yeah, it just depends. Like if he starts making his threes and continues to shoot them, but yeah, I think he's gonna see a lot of pressure. Because Dort likes to pressure right when the main primary scorer crosses the half court and just put the pressure on right away. Like Luka, last time Luka played him, right? Luka really struggled to even get like any breathing room in that matchup, and so Luka's shot volume was way down in that game. Let's just take a look at his 3-point attempts in that game, and I think they'll treat D-Mitch the same way here. Okay, here we go. Luka took 8 threes, but he only took 15 total shots, which is pretty low for him because they were really forcing it out of his hand. Yeah, I would just say something. If you could find an edge on the rebounding for the Cavs, someone is going to have a spike rebound game, but he's got to figure out who. And like Strus being back, like how many minutes is he playing? He's playing his minutes still around mid-20s. Like he eats up rebounds too. So there's a lot of rebounders on this team, man. So yeah, I got to figure it out. Okay, Wizards at Sixers, man. I was hoping Embiid would play. This would be like the one time you really trust Embiid, but he's out, man. So podcast P is out too. So it's gonna be Maxi Oubre show, and Maxi. What do we have a field goal attempt prop for him? Of course not. Check Dabble, because he is gonna chuck, man. Like, let's look at games. How many games do we have? Oh my gosh. Yeah, he took so many shots and free throws. These are games without Paul George and Embiid. But McCain played in those games, I believe, right? Yeah, see that's another big factor. McCain played in those games, and McCain was popping off in those games when Embiid and Paul George were up. So this is the first time Maxi's going to play without all three of those guys. Yeah, man, it's the Wizards too. I mean, Skeleton Crew too, possibly, right? Because like, all these guys are questionable. Kuzma, Carrington. So yeah, the defense will be even weaker, man. But do you want to risk this high line, 30.5 point line? Shot volume is definitely going to be there. Do we have a free throw prop? I would look for a free throw prop on. I doubt PrizePicks has it, but check Dabble. Because Wizards, a lot of these young guys, especially if some of these other young guys are out, and you have even more inexperienced guys off the bench playing bigger minutes, they're gonna foul even more. I mean, Wizards still, they've been top 3 all season. They're number 2 behind the Raptors, free throw attempts allowed. So check underrated if you can check Dabble and see if they have a free throw made for him or attempt.
Yeah, I'm looking right now, actually.
Okay, because those games with Paul George out and Embiid, he was taking massive free throws against teams that foul. Like the Raptors fouled a ton, right? He took 12 free throws. Pacers, he fouled out. He took 15 free throws. 7 against the Pistons, who are averaging on that.
Let's see. Free throws attempted, not free throws made. Free throws attempted, 6.5. Free throws made, 5.5. And Big Ren says Luka is bigger. He is Spider for a reason. Not hard to keep up with Fat Luka. Why you call him fat, Ren? That's mean. Poor Luka. He's trying. He's one of those people who probably never gets in shape. I mean, he is in shape, but he just looks like he's not in shape. You know, one of those people.
Yeah. Dort has always given him problems. You said 5.5, right?
5.5 made, 6.5 attempted.
He's a pretty good free throw shooter. Look at all these games. So this is a very comparable metric here, and it's even better because in these games McCain played, right? So it's even better for shot volume and opportunity against teams that are top 10 in fouling. 10, 12, 6 free throws made. I consider it. Let me see who the officials are real quick. And what was the did Dabble have a field goal attempt?
Field goal attempt? Let's see. Uh, 24.5.
Oh, no. So here's the problem with that, right? Is since the Wizards foul so much, that's going to reduce, because every time he gets a shooting foul, that doesn't count as a field goal attempt, so that reduces his field goal attempt. Like in these games we were looking at against the Raptors, it says, yeah, he took 23 field goal attempts, but he took even more than that, right? Because he took 12 free throws, so he probably add probably five more field goal attempts on top of that. So in reality, he took 28, 5 to 6, 28. He took anywhere from 28 to 29, 32 attempts and against the Pacers, even with 15 free throws. Oof, that's crazy. And McCain played in that game. 25 field attempts with 7 free throws. Okay, I mean, yeah, if you want to split it up, man, just in case. Actually, that makes the most sense because, I mean, both could hit. I mean, we saw that with the Pacer game. But you could split it up and where you do field goal attempt in one slip and the free throw made in the other. Just in case he just gets fouled so much and he falls short of the field goal attempt because of that, then that means he's definitely getting those free throws.
J. Cole says Maxey 50 points. And AOD says, I love this fucking show.
What's up, bro? Yeah, Cole, man, this is a great. I mean, he dropped 45 on the Pacers here. And this is the Wizards, man. Skeleton Wizards too. Couldn't ask for a better spot. Yeah, man. Why not? I mean, just take his points, take his field goal attempt, and free throw made. Split them up, man. Go for it. What's the spread? 11.5. I would say maybe the first half, if all those guys, like if Kuzma and Sarr and Carrington are out, maybe consider the first half points then. But if all those guys are in, this Sixers squad with just Maxey and Newberry, you gotta think the Wizards keep it close enough, long enough, right? Yeah, you just hate to get burned by the first half props. We know how that goes. Like Sengun yesterday, didn't get his first half, but absolutely crushed his full game.
Yeah, painful.
And Newberry's gonna be popular today, and he's such a try-hard man. I would say the only thing I would consider from his rebounding here. Same with Yabu. I think you can consider his rebounding, or his PR, but it's so high, dude. It's so high. All these guys are tryhards, right? Kelly, Caleb Martin, all of them. But I just he's so bunk, I can't play him. I can't do it. But one of these guys is gonna have massive spike rebound game. It's probably gonna be Yabu and Newberry. So split it up if you want.
Emerson says first half props, blowout potential.
Yeah, I mean, it would be smart to split it up like that if you really want access to them, just in case. And like I said, just watch that Wizards news because we got Carrington, Sarr, and Kuzma, all three questionable. That's the last three key pieces they have remaining on the team, right? So, okay. Bulls at Pacers. Halliburton remains questionable, correct? Yeah. Yeah, so you would think it would, if he's out, okay, TJ McConnell, but how many times with Rick Carlisle we've seen in the past whenever Halliburton was out, we're like, oh man, TJ gets the keys, right? And then friggin' TJ out there playing low 20 minutes and all these other bums are picking up minutes, right? So can't trust it. Can't trust Carlisle. Don't just automatically assume TJ's going to get full run here, like 30 plus minutes. Not the case at all. But it would be a good spot for him. One thing I want to look at, Lonzo's playing big minutes now, right? I have not been paying attention to the Bulls since before break. I'd like to catch up on them. Let's look at the last 7 games. Yeah, their defense is improving on the perimeter, and I assume that's because Lonzo's playing more minutes. Because Lonzo historically has been a really good on-ball defender. Let me just confirm. Yeah, you see his minutes did ramp up. He went from like mid 15, that hard cap. Now he's up to about 25 minutes. So that's going to help the defense on the perimeter for sure. Okay. But yeah, I got nothing. I mean, other than that, man, I'd have to see what TJ lines are. If they're like super juiced, I would just pass. Because, like, for all the reasons I said with Rick Carlisle, you can't trust the minutes, even with Halliburton out. Because Nembar could just run point a lot, and Ben Shepherd too, right? So, yeah. I mean, Miles Turner, This guy is the hardest guy to trust, but he's in a great spot. We always attack the Bulls in the paint, right? But he's not your traditional big. He's gonna shoot a lot from the outside. So
Big Two says one more quarter to sweat. Big prop for WCBB. 15-10 so far.
15-10.
15-10.
Oh, that's not good. All
Emerson says that's their whole squad. Crying out, laughing face. Turner questionable.
What? Turner's questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Stay away, dude. This is ugly game, bro. I mean, Obi would be interesting if Turner's out too, because Obi, majority of his points are like attacking the basket and rim and scoring near the rim, right? Over almost half his points are scored there, and that's where the Bulls give up the most. So yeah, I would maybe consider Obi then, but it's just his minutes aren't secure either. No Pacers minutes are secure besides really Siakam and Halliburton on this team. So there you go. Bulls, I'm good on the Bulls. I just never play them. I'd say unless it's like Giddy under in a good matchup. All right, this game, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this game is interesting. We got the Nets. We got the Pistons at the Nets. Cade just keeps doing Cade things, man. What a baller, dude. I know it was the Blazers, but he's still balled out, man. Yeah, and Beasley did not, right? 1 of 10 from the field. Yeah, I really like Cade's game this year, man. He's been a really fun player to bet on, and actually he reminds me of remember when Halliburton was actually balling that one year, and we were betting on. He was a fun player to bet on. He was so reliable. Like we'd bet on his PA all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Cade is a lot like that this year, but yeah, Nets. He's going to be going against a lot of these hungry dogs out here, man, that don't get much playing time, and they're going to be motivated. And I've gone over this extensively, how they really focus on shutting down the point guard and scoring. But it'd be a good assist spot for Cade here, for sure. But yeah, 9.5 is a high line, but he can get it, man. He can definitely get it. He's been living right at that line. I mean, he had 9 assists on 14 potentials. I'm sure a lot of those conversions were from Beasley missing so much. So that's the problem with him, is he's passing to a lot of bums on the Pistons, right? So I don't know. I'm lukewarm on the Pistons side. I'm more interested on the Nets side because pretty much the entire team is out. So yeah, you're gonna have these guys out here chucking. Clowney. I think Clowney and Tyrese Martin dominated shot volume and usage. But their lines are pretty high. I haven't looked at them extensively, but those are the two guys I might consider. Let's take a look. Because now Zaire Williams is out, right? And yeah, Tyrese Martin and Clowney both led usage out of the starters. And also led in scoring besides Day'Ron Sharpe. Now, how do we feel? I know this is going to be scary, but how do we feel about Claxton under here? Because I know everyone's out, and I know Duren can be had. And that's why we liked 8 in that matchup. But the thing about the Pistons is it's that mid-range game. It's like 8. It's like centers like 8 and others that shoot that little middies and not near the rim, right? So, but near the rim, the Pistons are actually holding it down somewhat, right? Yeah, they're top 4 near the rim. But see, it's this sweet spot of like this in the paint and mid-range that they get torched in. Because, yeah, they do a lot of drop coverage. Duren just does drop coverage and will always revert back to the near the rim. So it's still going to be hard for Clax to score here, man. Now, the question is, do we go into the points or do we go into the PRA? 25.5? Woo-hoo-hoo! That's high, guys. It's fucking high. I mean, like, look at the Pistons. They're top, 4 in rebounding, too? I mean, it would have been nice if Ben Simmons was playing, but underrated. This is usually our wagon under, bro. What do you think?
Well, you said the players were out, so that It's detouring me a little, but if the line's right, is it high
But
enough?
here's the thing. He's not playing. He's only playing 20. He's probably gonna play 26, 28 minutes max.
Mm-hmm.
Max.
Okay.
That's,
I'm always down for the under.
like, dude, come on. Like, if you got a guy in a somewhat tough matchup because he can only score near the rim, right? All of his points, 74% of his points are near the rim.
For sure.
Pistons are top 4 near the rim.
Okay.
If we take him, let's take him to 20.
Now, is it PRA and not points? For sure, PRA.
Now that's the question I want to throw out to everyone. Do we want to do the PRA, or points? Because the PR is 22.5. Like he probably will play make here. He'll probably run a lot of pick and roll and play make more with Ben being out too. So I could see him picking up 3 assists.
Cade said he took under 9.5 field goal attempts on Cade this morning.
That's smart. Yeah, because Brooklyn fouls a lot.
There you go.
There you go. All right. What do you guys think? I'm gonna say PR, man. I'm gonna say PR.
Ren said they took the Cade field goals made down.
Oh, that was our strategy with Halliburton, right?
Mm-hmm. People were scared to make that call. Big Two said, Lord Haley.
No.
I don't know. I guess that's what that means. I don't. That's all he said.
She got us.
Maybe it's close. Big Two is like you and old Jalen Carter music and Shaw. Y'all negative Nancy's. It's a group of negative Nancy's I have to try to bring back to some positivity.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. We can do it, guys.
All right. Well, let's do the PRA.
Okay. PRA is always good when it's a time thing. If he's not going to be in there as much, you always want all those together. Seems like.
Yeah. Let's do the PRA.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
It's probably one of my favorites today.
Okay. I'm going to look on this one site when you can alt the PRA. You can even alt it up. I can get it to 26.5. What do you got? 25.5?
Mm-hmm.
I can get 26.5. It's not that big of a difference, but then I have to pair it with something. I should probably just. Is there anything in this game that's super easy that I could just pair it with? You think? So I can get that one PRA. If not, 25.5 is probably fine.
I mean, I would just say like you're saying, like an easy alt line would just be
Cade.
Would just be Cade's assists for sure.
Cade's assists at 4.5.
Yeah.
Or is that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gets me minus 125. So
there you go.
It's basically like
But
saying
what does that compare if you were just to take the 25.5 straight up by itself, straight bet?
it's basically just saying Cade get 4.5 assists, and we'll give you an extra PRA on Claxton. So I don't even know if that's worth it.
I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
if you think Cade's getting 5 almost no matter what, then
I mean, he has 100% hit rate on that this year, right? Yeah.
Well, hey, let's go. All right, I'm gonna lock that in.
I mean, only thing I don't want to speak in existence, but only thing stopping him would be an injury.
Yes, exactly. But that's why it's called betting.
Yeah. Oh, but on that site, what is it? How you said it was minus 125 for that combo, but what is it like if you just take straight up at
25.5? I don't even think they have that.
Okay. Well, never mind. Yeah, I would just do that.
Oh yeah, they do. I got to go to Props Builder, but it's probably similar. It's probably minus 125.
Okay. All right. Next game, Raptors at Knicks. We got revenge game here, right? We got OG revenge. We got RJ revenge. We got Emmanuel Quickly revenge. A lot of revenge to go around. Bad blood in this matchup here. RJ, I feel like he really gets up and motivated for these matchups, right?
I hate RJ.
He dropped 30, 23. Oh, you took the under?
No, he's good. I mean, I took the under when they said minutes restriction. It sure didn't help, but
How many minutes did he end up playing?
enough to get like 40 PRA. I don't know. I think he played like 30. I want to say 32, something like that.
Yeah, he played 32. Yeah, so maybe his minutes go up even more today, you would hope. Maybe mid 30s. Okay. I like him today. He just seems like he's that kind of guy. He gets motivated. And it's in MSG too. Probably just a straight up points, right? If you can catch it at 19.5. Oh, Fliff is the best value, minus 130. Everywhere else is 20.5 with juice on the over too. Slight juice.
Big Fliff.
Fliff is the best. So yep, that's what I'm gonna do. If you're on PrizePicks, I don't mind the fantasy at 34.5, but that's pushing it, man, because we don't know if he's gonna play enough minutes. I mean, he got that fantasy in 32 minutes last game, but he probably exceeded his average fantasy point per minute, obviously, because he got how much fantasy did he get? 45 fantasy. So he definitely exceeded his average per minute. But yeah, you're probably gonna want him to play at least for that 34. You want him to play at least 34 minutes minimum because you give him a fantasy point per minute. But just with him being extra motivated, getting stocks or rebounds or whatever, it's nice to encompass all that motivation into fantasy. But there is a lot of guys on his team now that get like RA and stuff. So maybe I think that points on Fliff is probably the best value. But if you're not playing on Fliff or books, you're on PrizePicks or whatnot, I consider the fantasy on PrizePicks since his points are at 20.5 on PrizePicks. So yeah, and then quickly, since RJ went nuclear in that last game, quickly had like a really low usage rate. He started off hot, right? And then he just completely died off. He had like 11 quick points and then quickly went nowhere. Let's see. Yeah, 18% usage rate. That's really low, man. He did nothing in that third quarter stint. Took 2 shots, nothing. No rebound, no assist. Now that could change today, obviously.
Are we locking in Barrett on Fliff?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, let me grab that.
Let me see something. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
I mean, bro, the Knicks just got carved up by the Magic skeleton crew. Like, come on.
I know.
And RJ, you get RJ back in MSG. So,
okay.
This is he last time he was playing it in MSG, played 33 minutes, had 23 points. But quickly and Pirtle did not play in that game. Quickly, what do we want from guys? Probably RA or just assists. I don't know. Scotty Barnes is scary. I mean, he only had 6 potentials, bro. That's gonna fluctuate because all these guys, I feel like game to game, based on matchup, their playmaking is gonna fluctuate between Scotty, Quickly, and RJ. So I don't know. You're kind of playing the guessing game there. His points are pretty high. Maybe the 16.5 on Underdog or PrizePicks. Maybe. If you don't want to play RJ. But that's it. I can't nothing to say for the Knicks side because we don't know if Cat's gonna play or not. So okay. Blazers at Pelicans. We need the Denny news for the Blazers side. If Denny is out, then man, that's gonna free up a lot of stuff for Ayton, but he's pretty juiced now. PrizePicks juiced him like crazy, man. I was looking at his first half stuff because he's in a great matchup here. Great matchup, but he's super juiced. he went from 15.5 first half fantasy. Now he's at 18. He went from 6.5 first half points to 8. I don't know if I can pay that tax, but I mean, if Denny's out, it makes sense. I think one other guy to consider here would be Sharp. Shaden, like he's playing crazy minutes, man, like insane minutes. Especially if Denny's out. He played 43 minutes in that game against the Pistons, but he only dropped 20 points. So, yep. His line is just so high at 20. I think it's too high, guys. I mean, yeah, the minutes are going to be there and the shot volume is going to be there, but yeah. I would consider if it was like 18.5, his normal line. That's about it, man. We need the Denny news, but I would just consider if Denny's out, I would consider Shaden or Ayton something, but not sure yet. Clippers at Nuggets can't do anything till we get Jokic news for this entire game. I feel like, in my opinion. Yeah. Maybe if Jokic is out again, just ride Westy, right? Revenge game, and he just seems to take over whenever Jokic is out, so or playing limited. Yeah. I need that Jokic news. And then the game of the night, right? They're hyping this game up big time. Obviously, you got the Alien versus the Titan and Giannis. So I'm done playing Giannis, man. I was listening to whole Milwaukee's beat writer thing podcast, and they were just talking about like Giannis is like one of the most unique players in the sense that every game is so different for him. Like he how they treat him. Like coaches will either double team him, blitz him, or just try to do single coverage on him. And you just don't know game to game what the coach's game plan is on the other side. His opponent is going to do. And so when they trap him and force the ball in his hand and build the Giannis wall, like he just turns into a playmaker. If they do single coverage on him, then he just turns into the scoring Titan mode, like where he's just racking up points. So I don't want to guess what the coach is going to do today. And the coaches change it up each game to game too. Like the second, third meetings, they'll change it up. So I'm good on that, and I'm probably just good on this game in general, man. To be honest, it'll be a fun game to watch, but I don't know if I want to bet on it. I mean, if I had to guess, I would say that Wemby, they would try to see if Wemby can just handle Giannis on his own in single coverage, but that's just a guess. Never know with these coaches, man. And Haley got us big too. She got us. Unbelievable. That's it. I think we got some core plays, man. I think I like the Claxton under. I like either some combination of RJ and quickly. Maybe consider those maxi lines we discussed. The field goal attempts, the free throw made, and points, first half points or full game if you want. Yeah, that's about it, man.
Can you do a RJ and quickly SGP type of thing maybe later?
Yeah, let's do it. We can do it right now. We have enough time. We have like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Right? Let's do what should we do here? Should we do just both straight up points and then maybe the assists alted?
Whatever looks right.
Alted for quickly. It's just so scary. Like, oh, maybe if we alt his assist down to 3.5, 4+, and then we alt his points to 11.5. Are you trying this out?
I can.
Yeah, I don't have it open.
Okay. Let's look.
So 4+ assists, 12+ points for quickly, and then RJ will do RJ, where are you, RJ? We'll do 16 plus points. If they have that, I don't know which
They
alt lines they have.
have 11.5 all the way to 17.5.
That's it. That's the only options.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess we'll do the 11.5. We're gonna have to add something else then.
So I got let's see. Quickly was assists. I gotta add his assists. I got his points, and I got RJ's points.
And then add RJ's rebound. He should be motivated here. I would do like 4+ rebound.
So quickly assists 3.5 or 4.5.
Yeah, 4+.
3.5.
4+.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So let's add RJ because we're at minus 180 with those three.
And then add RJ's 4+ rebound.
All right. RJ's rebounds. I hate how they do this. Oh, 3+ or 5+. That's all they're giving us, bastards.
3+ it is then. Or
It's only minus one. It's minus 6,705. Probably don't want to do that.
That sucks. I don't offer that, man. Yeah, because I can't call the Knicks side because we don't know if Cat's playing.
I will say though, if you like Quickly's 11.5 points with RJ's 11.5 points, and then Quickly's 4 assists, it's minus 180. I know people don't like playing that. I don't mind playing it if you think it's gonna hit though. You just gotta be on that like 80% hit rate to want to play that. If it feels like an 80,
yeah,
it
does.
It does.
What if you put Quickly
Bridges?
down to is 0.53.
Quickly's 0.53s. Bunk ass Quickly. Actually, I like Quickly. There's so many categories they have here. Do they not have his threes? They have to have his threes. Oh, there we go. My bad. 0.53s, minus 2,000.
Wow.
Probably not worth it. It brings it to minus 165.
We need something from like one piece from the Knicks side, but we just don't know.
We can wait. Can wait a little bit. We'll figure this one out before tip.
I mean, you could just alt Brunson down. He just doesn't look the same. But if you altered him down to a low line, I don't know.
I was gonna say bunk ass Bridges. He's kind of been half decent with Brunson looking like shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, a super low line on him, but maybe not.
Yeah, I would say it would have to be like 11.5 too as well.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That would be an option. Like, because he could still get that even with Cat playing, obviously. So.
Right.
Yeah, I don't mind that, dude.
Minus 2,000 to ruin all the fun.
Wait,
it does take us to minus 145 though.
Whoa, Nichols did not just hit that 3 with 30 seconds left, bro. No way. Big 2.
Quickly 11.5, RJ 11.5, Quickly 3.5 assists, Bridges 11.5 points, minus 145.
I'm with it.
All right.
I'm with it.
I'm locking it in. I'll post it.
All right, sounds good. Is there Aussie tonight?
I hope so.
I think it's every night this week.
If we don't have Aussie tonight, I'm going to sleep like right after we get off stream. So that Aussies comes faster.
Let me see.
Pause.
We do.
Nice. Who's playing?
Yeah, we do. Your boy Jalen Adams versus Delhi.
I want some funny lineups so that we can smack somebody's under.
Yeah. Like last night with Prather.
That was, what a beast. All right.
There he's right there. Right here. All right, guys. Back at it tomorrow, man. Yeah, I hope it's good. A few of those plays we shouted out help out. And let's cheer for Claxton's demise.
Oh, that's fun.
Big Clax.
Cool. All right, bro.
All right. Peace.